Sunny spells for many of us today, wet, windy and mild in the north. The outlook turns colder for all of us. All the details of that and more live from the illuminated trail here at Windsor Park. Thank you. I thought you were going to say something about the foreground after my comments to you the other day. But yes, it is absolutely beautiful here this morning. This is the very first time they've put on an illuminated trail. It's 2.2 kilometres long. They've got lit up ground, there's music, there's the trees. There's so much to see as you walk around. And the weather is perfect if you were heading out for a winter walk as we head through the next few days, as long as you wrap up warmly because it's set to be fairly chilly. But the thing with this big change in our temperatures coming is that actually so far this month it has been exceptionally mild. November's temperatures are a good 2 degrees above average. Many places we're halfway through the month have seen less than 20% of the rainfall they'd normally have, but it's also been a cloudy month. And actually, if we tot up autumn altogether, at the moment it is on track to be the warmest autumn that we have ever recorded. But there are big changes to come because it's been mild with southwesterly winds. The outlook as we head through the next few days is for more northwesterly and then northerly winds to arrive, and that is set to plunge our temperatures. So the last 2 weeks of November look like they're around about or maybe even below average with our temperatures, so that could change our standings. Weather-wise, as we head through the day today, though, some clear spells for England and Wales, so a chilly start to the day. Scotland and Northern Ireland, a weather front brings cloud and rain, heaviest for northwestern areas of Scotland, where the winds will pick up today, touching gale force as we head through it. But with some shelter for eastern areas of Scotland, the temperature's doing very nicely indeed, 15 or 16 degrees. Now, through this evening and overnight tonight, some clear spells, particularly for central areas, means it could be perfect viewing for a meteor shower. So wrap it warmly, look up and check out those shooting stars, Charlotte.
Will do, Laura. And believe me, I was tempted to make a joke about the foreground, but...
Good morning to you. We are at Windsor Park. We are on their brand new illuminated trail. It opens today. This is the first time they have had it. It's a huge long trail. We'll be seeing more of it as we head through the course of the morning. And the weather is perfect for if you're heading out in the coming evenings. You will need to wrap up because a real winter chill will take hold, particularly later on this weekend. Lately, we've had a mild southwesterly feed of air, keeping temperatures way above average. But as we head through the next few days, increasingly we see the winds turn to a more northerly, and slowly and surely that mild air is pushed away. We'll notice that pretty dramatically as we head from Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures fall way below freezing for night times, and temperatures fall below double digits in the daytime for the first time in a long time. But this is how things are looking for today. Today, we still have cloudy, wet and windy weather for the northwest of Scotland, as we have done for days now, but elsewhere clear spells leading to some sunny skies as we head through the day. So first thing this morning, particularly for England and Wales with clear spells, temperatures have fallen fairly close to freezing, maybe 3-4 degrees for some first thing. But as we head through the day, more and more sunshine shows its hand, not the mist and fog we've had for the last few, and temperatures climbing up to 13 or 14. But the highest place today, probably eastern areas of Scotland, 15, maybe 16 degrees. So let's take a look at how things are looking across Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England for the next 7 days. This is our trend in temperature. And the big thing to see is we start average or above for some, and it drops below average as we head through the weekend, and it stays on the cool side into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall, again, it's been relatively high for the last few days, still high enough because particularly northwestern areas will see rain, but then the outlook turns drier as we get this colder weather arriving. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days away from the north of England. Well, again, the trend in our temperature, this will be the big story. It is set to tumble, like I said, both by day and by night. Percentage chance of rainfall remains relatively low. Cloud thick enough at times to produce the odd shower, the odd spot of rain. Certainly not a washout, but the big trend is for it to turn drier, sunnier, but also colder. Yes, I'm at Windsor Park illuminated. The first time they've had an illuminated trail. I'm in the Cathedral of Lights, where there are around about 6,000 lights. There's a whole trail. We're exploring more of that as we head through the morning. And if you are heading on walks for the next few days, you will need to wrap up because it is set to turn much, much colder. Actually been sport so far this November. Temperatures are about 2 degrees above where they should be. But this weekend, we'll have a dramatic drop in our daytime and nighttime temperatures below freezing for some of us, and you'll need to scrape those windscreens as we head through the mornings into the first part of next week. But for today, this is how things are looking. We've got some clear skies for England and Wales, and that means it's a chilly start to the day. Scotland and Northern Ireland starting off cloudy, wet and windy, and it's this north-south divide we keep. Western areas of Scotland in particular will have rain that'll be heavy at times. Eastern areas of Scotland with some shelter, the best of our temperatures today, 15 or 16 degrees. Sunny spells in the south, highs around about 12 or 13. Overnight tonight with some clear spells, it's perfect viewing for a meteor shower. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. I am at a beautiful illuminated trail here at Windsor Park. It opens today. It is the first time they have ever done it, and there's been many beautiful scenes as we walked around this morning. Now, weather-wise, there's a real chill in the air first thing this morning. Temperatures have fallen below freezing for some parts of the UK, and that means you need to wrap up if you head out first thing this morning. But for England and Wales today, it's largely dry and bright with some decent sunny spells. Scotland and Northern Ireland slowly clouding over from the northwest with rain that'll be heavy at times. Winds picking up across the northwest as well, touching gale force later. Temperatures in the south 13 or 14 today. Eastern areas of Scotland could get to 15 or 16 degrees, and the outlook tonight is largely clear, and that means it's perfect conditions for viewing a meteor shower. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. I'm toasting marshmallows halfway through Windsor Park's illuminated trail, which opens today. It is the first time they have ever had it. And if you are heading to trails or Christmas walks or just heading for a walk through the next few days, the big thing is it's set to turn much, much colder. Today, though, the weather dominated still by a mild southwesterly flow. Sunny spells for most of England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland clouding over with rain in the north where it turns windy. Temperatures above average across the board, 15 or 16 through eastern areas of Scotland. Make the most of the mild because it turns much colder on Sunday.